Hello everyone, and welcome back to this week's Waiting and Watching. We've come out on a bright early morning to some mountain area out in the plains. We're going to look around to see what we can find. We can already hear birds and see them in the distance. A crow. Oh. Now how about those noises? What could that be? Why don't we look a little closer? See if we spot anything. There's lots of noises today. Isn't that nice? Maybe we will find out what is making those noises. And if not, that's okay too. We might not always succeed what we try to do, but as long as we're trying, then we're not standing still. Sometimes standing still is the answer. When we're waiting and we're watching, it helps to be still. And then again, sometimes it helps to move with the current. Knowing when the right time to move is what it's all about. But I do think we've come across a gorgeous landscape. The mountain ranges, the sky have some nice clouds. We've got some subjects coming into frame, our fellow humans riding horses. Why don't we take a picture of this? Move right in. Move a little forward. Let's see. What would be the best angle to show this? What's that? It's a bit of dust in the wind? I believe it is, because it disappears as we get closer. Let's go. Yeah. If we go low and show our landscape here in front of us, that gives a bit of depth. And just tone it down just a little. It's a little bright. Add some focus distance for here. Now that looks nice. Let's see. Isn't that nice? Is that a bee buzzing? It could be. Or a fly, an insect of some kind. Certainly can hear the birds chirping. If we come over this way, it's possible we might see some. Oh, look at that. We have geese. Well, they're doing the V formation. How about that? Isn't that nice? Work our way down here, nice and easy. Maybe we'll head off over this direction. See if anything pops up through the bushes. Now these kind of mountains in front of us, at one point in time, I thought them to be called bluffs. I had seen them in real life, been walking around taking pictures, and I thought that's what they were called. But I've learned differently, that a flat-topped mountain is called a mesa. A bluff is a cliff that's overlooking something. It's a basic understanding. And that's okay. We're not always going to get it right. Especially with something that we have no experience with. Hello, little jackrabbit. Aren't you cute? Why don't we get a little closer? Just a little. We'll stay behind this rock. See if we can't. Get a little in here. Oh, there's actually a pair of them. Now let's see. If we're gonna do this, we've got the rocks here. We can get down on their level. Here we go. There we go. I actually like that right as it is. Just nice grass, the rabbits. Very peaceful. A solitary bird. Through. Let's see. No, there are more than one. Cedar waxwings. These are some lovely birds. Maybe they'll land, and we'll be able to get a closer look. Let's see, they're headed off in this direction. It's okay to be wrong. That's how we learn. And once we learn, we try to hold on to that. Not everyone can always be knowledgeable about everything, but if each person takes one section and learns everything they can about it, then when we come together, we have a vast expanse of collective knowledge. And that's something, isn't it? We'll head over this way. Oh, another rabbit friend. Several of them. Driving them out of here. Accidentally, but they'll be okay over on the other side. Yeah, they go down there. A whole group of them. A family of jackrabbits. Isn't that just lovely? I think we'll move in a little closer and take a photo of them. Well, they might be disturbed by the wagon. That's okay. That happens. Things out of our control. And we'll just keep going. Sometimes we take a second to compose ourselves and we move on. Because in the grand scheme of things, there's always more time to see a family of jackrabbits in this instance. There's something a little different over here. Why don't we move in the landscape? Oh, it's gone all foggy. That's okay. Oh, but we have found some pronghorn in the rain. That might be a nice thing. Move up here. We'll see. They might be spooked by the man on the horse. And that's okay if they are. They've definitely been caught in a rainstorm here. Let's see. There's another flock of geese overhead as the rain comes down. Well, that's okay. We might not always set out and get what it is we were hoping to achieve in the beginning. The snow-covered mountains in the distance thought would have made a good contrast to the mountains here, but here in the rain is still a nice time. The rain can be very cooling if it's a hot day out, especially out here on the plains. It can be relaxing. And we can still take appreciation for what it is we're seeing here. Why don't we? We've got these frozen raindrops. as we just observe the clouds, the nature. And we just have a good time as it is. I'd like to thank you for coming along with us today. Maybe next week we'll wait and watch in a different location and see what we can see.